How do you know if she's into you over text? You probably don't. Overall, I'm going to say if you take all women that you're interacting with on a dating app over text message, how do you know if they're into you or not? You honestly can't know. Some women, obviously, it's very easy to tell. They're responding back to you quickly. They're giving longer messages. We all feel that. We all know that. The question is, if she's not doing those things over text, is she interested? I'm going to tell you, really, it doesn't matter that much. Trying to figure it out is sort of a fool's errand. You're trying to read her mind. You're trying to interpret these tiny little snippets and how much time it took and all of that. There are so many things going on the other side of that phone. Other people she's interacting with, other things she's doing with her day, how much she does or does not prioritize texting and particularly messaging on a dating app. Guys, don't bother trying to figure that out. Just ask her out. That's the trick, is she messaged you back. There's a little bit of interaction. A lot of times women are really just waiting for the guy to ask them out in person because they don't want to waste their time on the phone trying to send these messages back and forth and back and forth. If you like her and you've sent a couple messages back and forth, particularly if you don't feel that the conversation is going anywhere, just to ask her out. Invite her to have coffee, invite her to have a drink, invite her to go for a walk, whatever your preference is, whatever you feel best doing on a first date. Invite her to do that and then see how she responds to that. If you're sitting there trying to read between the lines and thinking, oh, well, okay, so she didn't respond this long. It's been that far. And well, okay, well, it was yesterday that she sent it at night, but now this morning I didn't see back. Okay. This is probably a one-sided interaction. You are sitting there thinking about this. And on the other side of the phone, she's just at yoga class doing something else. And then the next morning, went to visit her mom or something. You are sitting there really, really overthinking this whole process. Just ask her out. Cut through it. It's in person that you'll be able to have a much, much better idea of how interested she is in you. Way, way more. I would say conserve your energy. Don't get worried about it. This doesn't just apply for the start of a date. You've been on a date and then later, oh, she didn't message you, or she did the next day, or you messaged her the next day and she didn't reply. Oh, what does this mean? What does this mean? That's what every guy wants to know, is what is she thinking? What does this mean? Women think that they're the only ones to think that. Guys think it too. We want to well, what does this mean? Don't worry about it. Just wait a little bit of time until you feel in a good, you've reset back to your baseline, and ask her out again. When you ask her out, she's going to say yes or no. There might be a little bit of not responding right away. Doesn't matter. Just continue, just invite again. So I didn't hear back. Is that a yes or a no? If she changes the topic. And if you're not happy with her responsiveness, that told you all you need to know. I'm going to guess you want to be on dates with women that want to be there with you. Well, if the woman isn't showing signs of interest, if she's not saying yes when you ask her out, don't keep spending your energy with a woman that's not that interested. It's exhausting. Just don't bother with that. If you want to find out how you can be more attractive, how you can be more charismatic, we've got a lot of videos on that so that you'll improve the chances that she'll want to go on another date with you. That's another topic. But if you've done everything that you can, don't sit there wondering what her interest level is over text. She might be somebody that simply doesn't communicate that way very much. And heck, if you really want to know, or if you want to break the pattern, which is always a good idea as a guy when you're dating, pick up the phone and call her. Don't expect her to necessarily answer, but leave a voicemail. If you've been texting the entire time, break that pattern. Step right into her voicemail and leave your voice in a nice, confident way. Just say, hey, I had a great time the other night. I'm really interested, maybe not really interested. Had a great time the other night. What are you up to this weekend? Would love to see you again. Something like that. Obviously, adjust and improve it for your particular situation. But don't sit there feeling powerless, wondering what she's thinking. If you do that, then you're only going to be going out with the women that, one, really prefer to communicate over text, and two, are very verbally expressive about what they're feeling. There are certain types of people, their love language is physical touch, or their love language is quality time spent together. It's not going to be words of affirmation. A lot of people don't communicate in words, particularly over text, to the same degree. If we're dependent on somebody being vocal about their thoughts and their feelings over text messages to communicate to us their interest level, you're unfortunately, if that's this portion of the population and there are this many women, you're cutting out a huge slice that's just waiting to not be on the phone with you. So guys, just invite her out. Don't worry about it so much. You don't need to know what she's thinking to know what you're thinking. You don't need to know what she wants in order for you to know what you want. In fact, she probably doesn't know what she wants. She's going to need more time to figure out what she wants than you do. Go ahead and act clearly based on what you want. It's really not that complicated. A little bit easier said than done. We get a little nervous sometimes doing it, but hey, if it's going to fail, let it fail sooner and let it stop draining your energy. And if it's going to move it forward sooner so you see where it leads to. It's not your responsibility as a guy to understand what she's thinking over text. I think maybe that's the hidden flaw in a lot of this is somehow as guys, we somehow started believing we're supposed to be able to interpret a woman's entire mindset through text message. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. Let yourself off the hook for needing to do that. Your responsibility is to know what you want and to be polite about expressing it and to invite her to interact with it and engage with it and experience it if she wants to. That's your job. It's that simple. Stop waiting and start asking her out. All right, guys, please, please, please. We have so many more people watching the videos than subscribing. Please smash that subscribe button and help grow the channel. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.